When it comes to the security of a nation, the government and its right arm, that is military, do their best to defend the border from an enemy country. With the help of heavy investments and advancement in science and technology, the US Army has succeeded in developing nano drones or mini drones. As the name indicates, it's only 6.6 inches long and is getting widely used in the defense sector across the globe. We are talking about none other than the world's smallest combat-proven nano drone, the FLIR Black Hornet PRS. In the series of world's most shocking military equipment, Military Future presents you with the future of the military defense system. Imagine a situation where the building is on fire, some hostages are held captive by the enemy, or a bomb has been placed in a park or in a market. The only way to deal with such situations is by going in there. But what if the saviors do not even know how many people are stuck in the burning building? What if the enemy outnumbers the military personnel, or the bomb has been placed in an unimaginable location? To take such situations under control, Black Hornet plays a critical role in changing the party scales. Black Hornet is an unmanned air system, or UAS, developed by Oregon-based FLIR Systems and was designed by Prox Dynamics AS of Norway. Shockingly, it's small enough to sit in an open palm. It weighs less than 33 grams, has 2 helicopter blades, and has a range of 2 kilometers. Despite its size, it can fly at a top speed of 21.48 kilometers per hour for up to 25 minutes on a single charge. It is made up of a rugged, plastic molded shell. A small handheld remote control controls it. A live view screen makes it easy to drive for the operator. It also implements a GPS-guided autopilot. It is powered by a very small in size rechargeable battery. The battery is designed to rotate horizontally and vertically installed on the drone. Now let's deeply understand how its unique features work. So it has a steerable electro-optic or EO camera capable of producing still images as well as live videos that are displayed on a handheld device. The camera can be zoomed in for a more precise picture. There are in total 3 cameras. The first is looking forward, the second is straight down, and the third is angled in between below 45 degrees. Interestingly, the device doesn't store any data in itself, just in case if it gets captured by the enemy. Rather, all the data is stored in the device handheld by the operator. The autopilot system enables the operator to handle the drone in 2 modes. The drone can either be operated directly or can be programmed to go through a predefined path using the GPS system installed inside. It is controlled by an operator standing on the ground using a joystick-like device. The technology enables the operator to control the drone from a maximum range of 1,000 meters. The operator can be trained to handle the drone in just 20 minutes. This implies that it's very easy to operate. The drone works in pairs since the flight time is just 25 minutes, which consumes 90% of its battery. Therefore, one is sent on the field while putting the second one on charging. The package of this is provided in a box to the soldiers, which can be fastened around their waist. The lightweight doesn't act as a hindrance for them while working in harsh regions like mountainous where climbing through the rough terrain is required. Its small size allows it to roam in the smallest of the small area without getting detected and without creating panic among the people present in a region. In addition to this, it doesn't make any noise while flying. This protects the soldiers, especially frontliners, from the enemy's attack. Apart from all undetectable advantages, it keeps the army away from the enemy's gun range. It sends videos of the location on the tablet of the squad leader sitting at a distance from the area of disturbance. The accurate information provided by this unmanned mini helicopter regarding the exact location of enemies and their weaponry number and the location of hostages will help the soldiers to make a plan of attack and strike with the element of surprise. Above all, the information here goes directly to the leader, discarding the risk of passing information through the channels which might consist of some disloyal intermediaries. Other than this, the direct flow of information also leads to quick action, giving the soldiers an upper hand over the enemy who doesn't get enough time to prepare the plan when the former launches any surprise attack. It has also been found that the mini-drones focus on increasing the capabilities of the individual soldier. This in turn increases unit performance on the battlefield, as it's easy to carry. One can carry it in a pocket and can be deployed anywhere and anytime, day or night, behind the wall or under the ground. It remains connected to the operator throughout the time via GPS. For example, it was deployed in Afghanistan to meet the surveillance requirements of the UK Armed Forces in 2013. It gives an advantage to the UK military forces over the Afghan rebels. It was used there in secret missions, and now it's also in service with the security forces of several other countries, to name a few: India, Turkey, Germany, Norway, etc. It has left the fields of Afghanistan and is now flying over different countries, making a huge demand in the market. Drones are capable of fighting against harsh climatic conditions. Hence, it can also withstand temperatures between -10 to 43 degrees Celsius and wind up to 20 knots. But the main feature is its built-in cameras, which capture high-intensity images and send live videos directly to the base. Its ground control station, or GCS, is also small enough to be held in a hand and communicates with the drone over an encrypted signal, therefore ensuring secure and reliable communications. This nano drone can not only be used in military operations, but also in natural or man-made calamities like floods, earthquakes, terrorist attacks, etc. To relieve the stranded people from inaccessible locations, this mini drone can provide a big helping hand to both saviors and the public. Getting through the confined spaces and detecting people lying under debris are the major challenges before the rescue team. A thorough plan and preparation is required to save the people, keeping the safety of rescuers in mind. A section of this preparation requires knowing the location of the victims and the nature of the hazards. Now, tight spaces and obstacles are no more a problem. This mini drone can easily make its way. The usage of this magnificent drone is not limited to military and combating unforeseen calamities, but also in the field of intelligence, law enforcement sectors, and project monitoring like construction of roads, railways, bright dams, etc. The drone can also act as a night watcher, flying over city streets to capture any mishap, like rape, robbery, murder, accidents, etc. This insect-sized drone can revolutionize the whole system from bureaucratic to search operations level. Its inaudible and invisible beyond short distances feature allows it to operate in any condition and doesn't even request for prior permission from the airspace for the coordination because it doesn't interfere with other vehicles, thanks to its small size. This ultimately saves time in launching urgent operations by cutting down the time required to do the paperwork. The success and high demand of this mini drone persuaded the US Army for ordering the next generation Black Hornet 3, which weighs 32 grams and which can navigate even in areas outside of GPS coverage. An innovation can make or break depending on whose hand it is. The use of mini drones are providing the defense sector with new capabilities and is benefiting society in general. But this new technology also brings with it serious new threats. It was confirmed by the Pentagon that Islamic State fighters had used UAS in the Iraq wars. The group has obtained an as yet unspecified number of commercially available drones, as IS supporters are planning attacks in Europe. There is a risk that remotely piloted micro-air vehicles could be used to deploy IEDs in Western cities. The rising number of accidents and near misses involving unmanned commercial drones suggests this threat is increasing. It may only be a matter of time before this widely available new technology and the lack of effective counter-UAS technologies results in its use in a terrorist attack. The primary purpose of it is to provide support to security and intelligence bodies, especially on critical operations. Gone are the days when the government had to send the army personnel to the grounds to check the presence of an enemy, and those days are not very far away when we will see fly-sized drones with much more advanced features. To remain updated about the progress made in the manufacturing of military equipment, subscribe to our channel, share your views on this video in the comments section below, and give it a thumbs up.